Right, day two. Shit, lot. Got a lot done today. One, freshen that shit up. Feels a lot more breezy on the back of my neck. Um, Feels a lot tidier too. Feel a bit neater. So, take that one out of the way. Woke up at 4:30 in the morning, and I had a little quick dynamic stretch, coffee, black coffee, and then head off. I think at about five, quarter past 5 in the AM, and head off for my first run in a while. Um, since I hurt my back 2 weeks ago, uh, at the gym, doing deadlifts and sort of tweaked my back, tweaked my shit up, and yeah, it was sort of bedridden for a few days, and I could finally move around and just let it rest and heal up properly. And yeah, didn't want to push it before it was sort of healed to a good enough point where I can start exercising and go back to the gym and stuff like that. So yeah, went for a run with the intention of running 10k, just a nice cruisy 10k, but sort of hit 2k and I was just like, no, I don't think this is happening. So I just turned around. Yeah, and there was sort of like there was no flow to that run. As I didn't tie my shoelaces properly, so one of my shoelaces stopped. Had to stop and stop and tie that up, and then ended up needing to go for a piss. So I had to go for a piss during that run, and all up, it was only about a 26-minute run, but enough sort of interruptions to make it no flow. But it was still good. The sunrise was well worth it for sure. It was a beautiful sunrise, and it was quite chilly for the end of a Gold Coast winter, and sort of 9 degrees. But I was still running in a shirt and no shirt and just shorts and the old runners. So yeah, that was pretty good. Well, and it was August 21st, and currently it's about 10:30 p.m. So it's been a big day, epic day. Got a lot done. In regards to, got a bit of a shindig to go to tomorrow, so I went and done a bit of shopping. It's themed, so interested to see how that goes and catch up with some friends and get dressed up for that. I brought a tripod, which my phone at the moment is sitting on, so I don't have to prop it up on shit and have it fall over in the middle of the times, and actually get a bit of elevation so the camera's not looking up at me. So I got a whole lot of stationery and shit to help keep myself organized. With all the things that I plan on doing, and so one thing was to have little little notepads to shoot around with, because I have a lot of ideas that pop into my head. So I want to just document those and just have little idea books that you never know. I might have already come up with, a few great business ideas or the next Facebook, and just because I didn't write it down, it never happened. So I got a standard diary, just to maybe journaling, I'm thinking, and just get my thoughts out, and I'll figure out when I'm going to do that, if I'm going to do it in the morning or at night, just so I get all those last little bits of thoughts out, whenever the best time is anyway, for that. Got a gratitude diary, which seems pretty cool. It's got a sentence at the start that says, the happiest people don't have the best of everything, they just make the best of everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then it gives you the date, quote of the day. I'm grateful for 3 things. And then today's focus, which, yeah, and then on this one page, and then it follows over to, I guess, at the end of the day, how I felt today. Got calm, happy, peaceful, relaxed, relieved, sad, angry, tired, stressed, and anxious. So I guess if you're feeling any of those, it's got a box that you can tick next to, and then it's got a box that you can fill out and write in that says happy moments. So I guess it's, yeah, just to make you reflect on your day and remember those moments that made you happy. So maybe, yeah, later on in the future, you can actually recognize those things that made you happy and pursue them, I guess. And tomorrow I want, so visualizing what you want for the next day. This is pretty cool. And then it just goes on from there. So that's the rest of that. Really like that. That sounds pretty cool. And then got a goals journal too, to sort of get my goals on paper and planned. Big, small. I have some massive goals for this year, and also a lot of smaller goals too. So I need to try and get those down and start breaking those down and work out. I'm guessing this is going to help me work out how I'm going to get to those bigger goals and break it down into smaller, more doable sections and make it less overwhelming. You know, it's just one step at a time kind of thing, and then all of a sudden you've done a marathon. So yeah, it's got goals, category work, health, relationships, personal growth, financial, home, date to be achieved by, tick with completed with a box to tick, why I want it with a box to fill out, what obstacles might I face, my action plan, task to achieve this goal. It just breaks it down. It's pretty rad. I like it. And then just so on too. Excited to incorporate all of these into my day-to-day life and see how it makes everything easier. And just a standard weekly planner, which is pretty cool because I do have a diary, which is yeah, but that's my work diary. It's got paint and shit all over it. But yeah, I've got all of my workouts on here. I've got my to-do list. I've got quotes. I've got my hours. So I just want to keep this strictly to work. So I can have a clear mind when it comes to work too, and keep my hours for every job, every day, my materials, and be very clear with that, so I can start fine-tuning all of my all of my work stuff and pricing and be on point with that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Went to the gym, worked out chest. Then cleaned up a few of my paint tools and cleaned the outside of the van because it was looking pretty dodgy. And yeah, knocking this out, and then gonna get ready for day 3. Jump in the shower and then crash out. So that's day 2 in a nutshell. And I'm happy. I'm happy with this process and the progress that I'm getting along. I think pretty soon it's going to get to the point where I'm going to start running out of all the backlog of shit that I've been putting off, and then I'm going to have to start finding, well, not have to, I'm going to want to start finding things that I'm going to start creating and being busy. I've already reached out to a few people um, of new ideas and planting seeds with them. So those are going to be discussions in the near future, hopefully, and exciting times. So yeah, thank you. Peace. Talk soon.